afternoon, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. I'm Mark, and this afternoon I'm going to take you for a walk around our 2007 model Mitsubishi Pajero Exceed wagon. So it's top of the range, and we'll just run through and show you the quality of this vehicle. Starting off at the front of the car, you notice the distinctive chrome grille. We do have our nudge bar fitted as well. Does have HID headlights, therefore we have the need for the washers. And also factory driving lights in the bottom of our front bumper bar. A very minor little cosmetic join just there to take note of, but if you look at the quality of the bonnet, the bumper, and as we walk around the exterior now, in really tidy order for an 07. Factory alloy wheels. You notice the tyres on this car are brand new, so we've actually put tyres on this car all round. We do have the colour-coded outer mirrors with the indicators in the mirrors, colour-coded outer door handles, and of course we've got our side steps as well. As I mentioned, look at the quality of the paintwork, it's spot on. So, you know, for a car approaching 8 years old, really impressive. We've got tinted windows on the car as well, so it just sets it off, gives you that bit of extra coolness in the summer months like now. As we get around to the rear of the car, a few things to take note of here. Direct injection diesel, we'll chat about the performance of the car shortly. It is the Exceed, so top of the range. We've got our tailgate spoiler. You've got your genuine Pajero cover on our spare wheel, brand new tyre on the spare as well. We also have reverse sensors fitted on this car, and we've got the tow pack fitted as well. So 2.5 tonne towing, certainly going to do everything that you want it to do. And as we come around the passenger side, the consistency or the quality of the car is the same all round. You have a look at our passenger side of the car. Once again, I am struggling to find a mark on this car. The rear left alloy is spot on, and having said that, so is the front left alloy. They're unmarked. So overall, really impressed. There you go. I've finally found something, a really small mark just on our plastic section on that outer door, and a really minor mark on our outer mirror. So, as I mentioned, fair struggle to find any blemishes on this car. Really impressed. So under the bonnet now on the Pajero, we'll have a chat about the performance of the car. We've got the car running because when we get into the interior, we want to be nice and cool when we're showing you all the features of the car. Powered by a 3.2 litre turbo diesel motor, will give you 125 kilowatts of power, 358 newton metres of torque, but deliver really good fuel economy. 10.5 litres combined per 100 k's. Certainly going to do everything that you want it to do, this car. So back around at the rear of the Pajero now, they've got the big barn door on them, the Pajero, so we just release it by the handle there, open it right up. We can lock our tailgate open if we wish, so it gives you a really big open area. Few things to take note of that this car has additionally. We've got the cargo blind in the back, and those little sections at the front clip onto the back of our headrests, so we can keep whatever's stored in here concealed completely. It is a standard factory 7-seater, and our third row seat is stored away in there at the moment. Being the Exceed, we do have premium sound, so we've got our subwoofer in the back here as well, which we'll chat about the sound very shortly when we get into the car. So here we are inside now, and the one thing about the Pajero, when you get to the Exceed, it's not about what it's got, it's about what it hasn't got. And I can tell you there's not a lot it hasn't got. On our driver's armrest, all of our power window switches. Directly above that, we've got our buttons for our driving lights, our controls for our exterior mirrors. We do have a height adjustable steering wheel, so set yourself up where you're nice and comfy, lock it into position by the lever underneath, and you're good to go. All of our cruise control settings on our right hand side, all of our audio settings on our left hand side. Leather wrapped steering wheel, look at the quality of it. 140,000 k's this car's done, but to look at the interior as we go through it, you wouldn't think so. Moving into the centre console section now. This feeds us all of our information: outside temperature, elevation from sea level, barometer, basically everything about the car, and then back to audio as well. AM FM stereo with CD player. It is, as I mentioned, Rockford Fosgate sound, so premium sound. and puts out a really good sound. So just to demonstrate, not even having it at a really high volume there, but you can just get the idea of the clarity of sound. Climate control air conditioning directly below. As I mentioned, we've got it running and outstanding, really cold. Little storage compartment here as well. And directly below that, being the Exceed, we do have heated front seats as well. Small 12 volt outlet just in there. Then we move to our transmission, just an auto. We can drive it in manual mode if we wish and just change gears by use of the lever. Then of course our four-wheel drive lever to our left there. On the right hand side we've got our leather wrapped handbrake, and just while we focus on that, 3 buttons I missed earlier. Stability control can be turned off. Our parking sensors can also be turned off so they're not beeping, and of course our Bluetooth buttons there as well. Important to pay attention just to the quality that you're seeing in the interior, the way this car's been looked after. Our cup holders there, small coin tray, and then a really large storage compartment in there as well with another 12 volt outlet. In the event you want another small additional storage compartment, that's just above the large cavity. Now the next thing to move to is the interior itself. Have a look at the leather, full leather interior. So all 3 rows of seats are leather. Leather inserts in our door trims as well. And just the quality of all of the trims is outstanding. You know, for a car that, as I mentioned earlier when we were on the outside of the car, for a car approaching 8 years old and only 140,000 Ks for this age vehicle is super low Ks. Really impressive. The other thing to touch on, we do have a roof mount DVD player just up in the roof for all the kids to keep them quiet. I've just taken these headphones out of a little bubble wrap bag, and they look like they're brand new, hardly ever been used by the look of it. Obviously operated with our remote, of course, which just does hang on the back of one of the seats if we wish. Really impressive. And you know, looking at the outside and the inside of this car and how well it presents probably takes us to our last part of the interior, and that's having a look at the service books. Let's see who serviced this car. Originally serviced by Eastside Mitsubishi. Looks like it was purchased from them as well. Yeah, it sure was. So 15,000 K intervals for our servicing. So 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 92, valve adjustment done at 92. You've missed the page mark, 108. So dealership service its whole life. Really important with these two, the 92 and the 108. They're your 2 majors. So, and then 123, as I mentioned, only done 140, and we've just carried out the current intermediate service. Stunning service book, stunning motor car. So rather than recap just with statistics and everything, I'll take a different tack at the end here, just in summary. Factory nudge bar, brand new tyres, roof mount DVD player, 2.5 tonne towing, full leather interior, premium sound. It's got the lot. And the best service history you're going to see in a 2007 Pajero ever. So give us a call on 9907 0555 for further assistance.